Could you touch on Sea of Thieves quickly? Because I that sort of neatly puts a bow on another point I wanted to mention. Is that
Mm,
in the sort of discourse of who won E3, and this was
mm.
actually a comment. This was actually brought up in a comment that I responded to the other day. But if there was a company that won E3, not even like a
Okay.
console manufacturer, it would be
Yeah.
Disney. Like, there's a case to be made for Disney winning E3. I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay.
the Pirates Life expansion, Guardians of
Yeah.
the Galaxy game, like,
True.
regardless
True.
of your
Yeah. Forgot about
opinions
that
on
one.
that, that's a big endeavor. I mean, they've
That
already
is.
got the Avengers game out there. Take with that what you will. That was still a big
Yeah.
project. Like, I'm not gonna say either which way. I haven't played it. I've just
No.
only seen like
No,
the
I haven't played
negative
it.
optics on it.
Yeah. Same.
But still, it's like Disney's presence in the gaming industry is only going to get bigger. I feel like
Yeah.
it's only going to
Definitely.
grow, especially
Is
as the
that a
fact they
good
have
or
so
bad
many
thing though?
IP.
Yeah. Is that a good or bad thing though? Is that like that's quite?
I'm
It's,
tentatively watching.
yeah.
I'm sort of
Yeah.
tentatively seeing where it goes
Definitely.
because
Okay.
like
Yeah.
they've tried their hand at their own games before. It's like they had such a successful line of movie tie-ins at one
I
point.
mean, they did have Cars. Now we all know how good that game was.
Just chef's kiss.
Perfection.
Perfection
You have an IP.
personified.
If you want to remaster a game, Disney, you heard it here first on Golden Chips. Make it Cars. Simple as
Yeah.
that.
Oh, they've
Cars
made
for the
Cars 2 and
PS2.
3 games, but
But
it's
no,
like they
it's
made
nothing
Cars 2
better
and 3
than just
games, but it's
Cars.
like no. We're talking the OG
With
Cars
the
game where you
OG
could
Cars,
roam,
yeah,
you could free roam,
that's
you could
it.
do all of
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Like you were
don't.
actually in the world.
I might actually have to like try and find a copy. I might do
I've
it.
still got my copy on the
Oh,
PS2
it's
boxed,
beautiful stuff. Oh, box. Yo. Yeah, no, it's
mint.
mint condition. Sell it at CX. Get yourself a fiver. Go
No,
on.
get myself at least
Don't.
two Freddos. No, that's staying with me.
That's not. Yeah, get two Freddos for that. But yeah, no, definitely. Disney have definitely, as you say, like they've had a fair share of good games, but I think as like nothing, yeah, nothing would beat what they currently have. Like with the Guardians of the Galaxy, like you say, that is a massive franchise to make a game on and stuff like that.
Mm,
Definitely, like
yeah.
all the games they have done previously have been sort of like movie tie-in games.
Yeah.
Um,
Mind you, they did have their
but
own
the
original stuff. Like, I mean, do you remember Disney Infinity? Do you
was
remember
it
that?
wasn't that the little figurine thing similar to
Yeah,
like
that was
the
basically Disney Skylanders.
Skylanders? Yeah, Skylanders started that all off, didn't they? With the sort of like
Yeah,
miniature figure. Yeah,
yeah, Toys to
that was
Life. That was the whole
massive.
gimmick.
And I'm sure that wasn't that like it was like, oh, it was
Hella
in like the
expensive.
Spyro. Was it the Spyro universe it was in?
Yeah,
Or
it's
was it
like
like,
it
yeah,
started off as like Skylanders Spyro's Adventure or something,
that's right.
and then by the third game they're like, "Lol, who's this dragon dude?"
It was just Dragon
Anyway, have a
Boy.
giant
What?
mech.
Literally, yeah. No, and I remember that Disney Infinite. Because then also Lego got involved. They did Lego's Dimensions,
Yeah, Lego
which
Dimensions
I
was a thing.
really wanted to play. Man, there's so much cool stuff on it. Like that
Yeah,
entire Doctor Who franchise in Lego.
hmm.
Like
I,
Scooby Doo
I'll
is
admit,
Lego.
like I of all of the Toys to Life kind of franchises, I really hoped Lego
Yeah,
Dimensions would be that one because not
yeah,
only like I feel like there were some examples where it's just like you know what makes like the Star Wars saga so iconic like as the Lego games is like that sort of tongue in cheek kind of
yeah.
storytelling.
Definitely,
It's that you had
definitely.
moments like that. Like I specifically remember like going around a mate who had Lego Dimensions and he had
Beautiful.
like I think it
Wow.
was the Sonic kit or something.
Nice.
And I
Nice.
remember a specific cutscene from it. It's like when they talk about water and Sonic has like a freaking Vietnam flashback. And it's so funny to me. It's just
Well
things
played,
like that. Just things
well
like
played. I
that.
was gonna say well played Disney, well played Lego.
Well played, Lego. Well played.
Yeah, well played. Yeah,
Mm.
and that's the thing. Lego Dimensions is that like one thing, but you have to have. It's not like in a way with the Skylanders where it's just that little hub, like that small
Mm.
like hub out that big. Lego Dimensions is that massive um like setup of the Lego build that you have to build, and
Yeah.
it having the space for that as well is a bit like, oh god damn, and then you've got to buy that and all the things separately. I think what would be perfect is, because obviously I don't think they're making Lego Dimensions anymore, but I could be wrong. Do you know anything
Who
about
knows?
that at all?
I don't know anymore.
No?
I don't know any more than you
Fair
do.
enough. I think they've stopped manufacturing Lego Dimensions. I could be completely wrong, but if they have, what I think the better step could have been would have been like, you know what, let's just make this in a massive fat game. Like everything that we've done with
Yeah.
Dimensions, thank you for your time. Here's the final Lego Dimensions, and it is just like you can pick which sort of missions, or I don't know, something like that, because
Yeah.
there is that setup, that build, that cost, and you have to buy each thing individually. But Lego Dimensions, man, it brought such an interesting universe to that sort of caricature plug and play sort of system.